Hi everybody, good morning all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So last session we finished about anchor tags, also called as hyperlinks. Next I'll explain the HTML colors. Next we'll go for HTML colors.
Sir, when we are going to start the JavaScript,
We are in HTML starting topics, yes, HTML, CSS, and after that JavaScript, sir.
okay, how much time it will take to complete the CSS and HTML?
HTML maybe another 10 days, 10 session, 10 days.
Okay, and CSS?
CSS 4 days.
Okay, because we have 1 month training, right, for JavaScript, as you mentioned.
No, 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 not 1 month. Don't worry about that. You don't forget about that one.
Okay,
సార్ జయకూరి కూడా చెప్తారా సార్
Sorry.
జయకూరి సార్
Huh?
జయకూరి సార్
జేకోరినా లేదండి జేకోరి లేదు.
Sir, when you share that Google link, sir, you already told na like notes that and all. When you share, sir.
Actually, how to get the confirmation from admin department, sir. But they are not confirmed up to me.
When it is confirmed, sir, already classes are over that in 10 days.
That depends upon you only, not in our hands.
Okay.
The formalities are available. Whenever the formalities are completed, then they are informing to me. Then I'll share the link. That is purely in students' hands only.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Because somebody all are joined, but somebody they are still feeling as a demo sessions. Na?
Okay.
So in these demo sessions, we are unable to share the links or etc. etc. After
Okay.
confirming once and the fee paid, then the link was going to changing.
Okay.
Zoom link is changing to another link, and another password is also comes. So that is our final link. Then I'm going to sharing that.
Okay. Once again, link is changed.
Maybe this Monday is going to changing the link, sir. Today Saturday, kada. The last chance and last demo session for some of the students. Monday onwards, our final batch is finalized. Batch finalized in the sense who are staying in the batch and who are leaving the batch. From Monday, it's finalizing. Monday link also changing. Link and passwords, everything is changing on Monday. So Monday, I'll provide the link and notes.
Okay, fine, sir.
Somebody paid the fees, that somebody still not paid the fees. That is the matter. Formalities in the sense that all the things I cannot discuss. You are asking for again, then I have said that one. Still somebody not paid the fees, sir. That is the matter.
Okay.
So now I'm going to starting here HTML colors. This is not tag, just attributes only, not a tag. It's an attributes. How to specify the HTML colors, sir? We have the different styles to specify HTML colors. How different styles to specify HTML colors. Named colors, hexadecimal colors, RGB colors, like that. We have the different styles. So there's all the things I'm going to show you. Before that one, generally in which cases we are using colors, sir? In which cases in the sense of what is the possibilities areas to use the colors? One of the possibility area is the foreground color. Foreground color. There is nothing but an text come data color. Foreground color, it's nothing but an text or data color. So what is the attribute for this one, sir? All are the CSS attributes only. Colors related, everything is purely CSS attribute, right now? So if I want to change the foreground color, nothing but under text color. So what is the attribute, sir? Color attribute is available. This is attribute, sir. Arrow key after what we are getting, it's called as our CSS attribute, and this is purpose. So to change or to set the foreground color or nothing but an text color, so we have to use the color attribute. We have to use color attribute. The same way, to change or to set the background color. So background, whose backgrounds are? It depends upon the tag, text background or screen background or something, anything chance available. Background color. So what is the attribute, sir? Background hyphen color. Background hyphen to color. Next to similarly, to change another situation colors comes. To change the border color. Border color. To change the border color. So to change or to set the border color. So what is the attribute, sir? Border color attribute available actually. Border color one attribute available. Otherwise, we can go for the border. Two options are available. We can go for the border color clear straight attribute available. Otherwise, one common attribute is border. These are attributes, CSS attributes. All these are the CSS attributes. Next one, border color available. Next to text shadow. Text shadow. Change to set the shadow color. Text shadow color. Text shadow color. So for that, what is the attribute, sir? Text shadow. Text hyphen shadow. Then what are the data we are printing? The data shadow we can apply it. Our human beings shadow available, na? Like the data also we can anything headings or paragraphs or for every data shadow applying is possible. By default shadow comes with the background of black color. By default shadow comes with the black color, like as our real life only. The black color we can change into another format that is called as the text shadow. Like that, we have some box shadow also. To change or to set the box shadow color. For that, we have the box shadow. For that, we have the box shadow. These are the different cases or situations, so we need colors. Colors, 5 situations we are using. We are using colors in 5 situations. One for the foreground color, nothing but your data color. Second one for the background color. Third one for the borders color, borders line color. Yesterday, no, day before yesterday, we already worked with the borders. Next is text shadow color, and then box shadow color. So 5 scenarios, we need the colors. 5 scenarios or 5 situations, we need the colors. These are the only 5 situations throughout the HTML we are using colors right now. And the attributes names I mentioned opposite of the arrow key. Attributes names I mentioned opposite of the arrow color. And remember, all these are the CSS attributes. Remember, all these are the CSS attributes. Next, attributes are decided. Attributes are decided. Next, what's so how to specify the colors? Where we are using colors, so situations ready. Next, we have to decide it how to write the colors names, sir. We already know, sir, red, green, something, sir. It is just for basic level of operations, sir. Actually, HTML never encouraging to write color names directly. HTML never encourages to write the colors names directly. A lot of people they're practicing color equals to red, color equals to green, sir. This is not encourageable way of coding. Real-time implementations, colors names we are not using anywhere. Are used or if you implement it, sir. We are already working, sir. We are using colors names only, sir. You don't know properly guidelines, sir. Frankly speaking, you're not following the W3C guidelines properly and you are not following the HTML norms properly. Because W3C HTML is always suggesting to specify the colors in hexadecimal format, not in the English format. I'm working in working person, sir. I'm using colors names only directly in my project, sir. I'm saying, nah, you don't know properly guidelines. Simple thing. Working or non-working is not matter. You know the technically proper guidelines and not a technically stuff is there and not a, that is the matter. Working, not working is not matter here. So that's why I'm explaining all the models in that which one is the suggestible for a future. I'm explaining here. Hmm? So we have one of the more option named colors. We have one of the option named colors. So I'm going to writing that one first. For implementing of all these colors, I'm taking the H1 tag support. We are printing some messages here. Demo on named colors. Demo on named colors. First model is this one. Writing color names directly in English. Writing color name directly in English. style, write attribute name here. First I'm changing the background color, background hyphen color, colon. So which color you interested, write the color name because this is named colors. Na? Color names we are writing directly. Color names we are writing directly here. Background color is red, right now. What you are expecting, the total screen color changing, sir? No. Total screen color not changing, sir. We applied background color for whom? H1 tag only, right now. H1 tag is the block level element. Block level element means it is occupying the one line completely. Every block level element, they occupies one line completely. We already checked in previous examples, right now. Inline components are inline components, some amount of space only it is occupied. Inline component, some amount of space only it is occupying. But block level components, the total line is occupying, right now. So how much area your tag is spreaded? How much area your tag was spreaded? That much of area background color is changing, not the complete screen. One tag settings are not applicable for other tag. One tag settings are not applicable for other tags. So only for this H1 tag background color only red. Even the next line also not changing the background color. Even the next line also not changing any background color. This is matter. Background color is red. Next, what about the foreground color, sir? I'm changing the foreground color also, taking white. Foreground color is white. This is the red and white combination, we are getting the data. So, what is this, sir? Color name, named colors. This is color name, named colors. System is working, sir, and showing the output also properly, sir. Yes, output also working. Output also getting no problem. But color names not encourageable process. System supporting, sir. We are getting output also. There is no doubt at all. But it's not supportable model. It's not encourageable model. Following an auto, that is your choice. So named colors, this is. Next, I'm implementing the one more color here. I'm implementing one more color here. Can I apply any other tag, sir? Yes, yeah. One point here, remember. What are the things I explained here? These are the universal, not related to any particular tag, not related to any particular tag, not related to any particular component. It's a universal. It's a universal. So all HTML tags, they support this one. Body tag inside, how many HTML tags there comes? Everybody, they supported this one. Not that tag, not this tag. Body related, every tag, they supports the colors. Right now? Now, just for awareness, what I'm doing, sir. You can change H2 here. Doubt available, change H2. So what we are doing here, sir, RGB colors we are writing here. RGB, red-green combination. RGB, red-green combination. R stands for red. The value of red is 0 to 255. This stands for the green. The value of green is 0 to 255. Next to blue. The value of blue is 0 to 255. 0 to 255. We have to specify the RGB combinations or colors. What is this? This is the R value, this is G value, and this is blue value. The minimum value of each and every color, minimum value of each and every color is 0 to 255, 0 to 255. The value should not be below 0. Value should not less than 0 and should not greater than 255. Compulsory between these two only. If I give an excess value, round off is going on, no problem. So system takes the 0 to 255 only. How to specify this RGB, sir? We have one predefined function here, RGB function available. I take the three colors combination. First write the R combination, next write the G combination, next write the blue combination. What happening here, sir? We are mentioning some R, red how much percentage, and green how much percentage, blue how much percentage between these two ranges. What happening now, browsers are, what are the percentages or quantities you mentioned here, three colors. So the three colors are, it's mixing the three colors with your given quantities. With your given quantities, the three colors are mixing right now. And then after mixing of that, what happens, sir? We'll get one shade. We'll get one shade. With the shade, output is comes. Which shade is comes, sir? God only knows that one. Which shade is comes means God only knows that one. We don't know, sir. Shade we don't know. So first I'm applying for the background. See that RGB off, right? Red something quantity. Red 60%, 60 quantity. Measurements are color quantities. Greens are green 120, blue 80. So 60 is R, 120 is the green quantity percentages, and blue is the 80 percentage. Right now, now taking the three colors with these quantities, mixing all the three colors. Some shade is comes, new shade. The new shade is applying on this one. Not green, but greenish shade. Dark green, maybe something. Greenish shade is comes. If I change the quantities, sir, shade changing. If you change the quantities, shade changing. What is this mushroom color? Something color. If I change the quantities, sir, whenever you are changing the values, sir, compulsory color shade is changing. Compulsory color shade change. So no idea which shade is comes here exactly, but something shade is comes. So mention all the three colors quantities here, and we'll get the different shades like this. And instead of routine red, green, blue colors, some different shades comes. Shade. Every time checking and it's a complication processor. First we are giving one value, it doesn't like again value changing, re-executing, value changing, re-executing. It's a long processor. Yes, sir, it's a long process. For that we have one shortcut also. So what is the shortcut, sir? I'll show here. RGB of, we have to type some values here. The shortcut was in our editor, in our HTML editors, color palette available. In our HTML editor, color palette available. In this screen bottom, we have more option. This is color picker. Here we have the more option. So which color you required, which shade you required, just select that one. Which color, which shade you required, just select. And shade also, brightness, dullness also you can adjust. So this is resultant color. When you are moving, their color changing, you can observe here. After deciding the shades, here we can check it. R0, green 242, blue 240. This is RGB value. What are the color you are watching in this box? This color RGB value is 0, 242, 240. Right now, apply here. 0, 242, 240. That is shade. So instead of our own trials, so own attempts, so better go for this one. Which color you require, select the color. Which color you require, select the color. Adjust the brightness of the color, darkness and lightness. After finalizing the color, see these three boxes. You have the codes here. So you want to get this blue shade, 51 to 47 to 34. I need green color, sir. Dark green, light green, parrot green. 34, 253, 78. Just observe these codes and remember, implement in your program. This is the simplest and shortcut. Next, third one, sir. Once again, back to H1. style equals to background hyphen color, something color required. The demo on hexadecimal colors. Hexadecimal colors. We are writing color name in hexadecimal format. We are writing color name in hexadecimal format. Hexa means how much, sir? Base is 16. Hexa means base is 16. Base 16. Hexa means right now. Base 16. What are the numbers we are getting, sir? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are the 16 numbers. Base 16 means 16 numbers, right now. But here in 10 to 15, sir, numbers not comes, alphabets comes generally. Total mathematics are this one. Hexadecimal format, and it's not HTML sub concept, it's a mathematics. So 0 to F, these are all called as hexadecimal values. These are all called as hexadecimal values. How to write the hexadecimal value colors, sir? Hexadecimal colors we should represent always with the hash symbol. Hexadecimal colors we should represent always with the hash symbol. Colors names starts with hash. Hash followed by RR, GG, BB. RR, GG, BB. So what is this RR, GG, BB, sir? It's a red, same like this. Like this. First total 6 digits. Hash after total 6 digits required. In that first 2 digits is red representation. Next 2 digits is green representation. Next 2 digits is blue representation. Two digits, every color, 2 digits, it's accepted. These two first total 6 digits required for color representation. In that first 2 red color, second 2 blue color, sorry, green color, last 2 blue color. So 2 for red, 2 for green, 2 for blue, right now. But these codes we have to represent here. So example like that we'll get like this, hash followed by some 11 AA 88. The color, this is color. Which colors are? No idea. I don't know that one. Something color. What is this 11 sir? Red quantity. What is this AA sir? Green quantity. What is this 88 sir? Blue quantity. 11 red representation. AA green representation. 88 blue representation. Again mixing is going on. Mixing is going on. After mixing of all these 3 things, we'll get one different shade. The different shade is going to applying on our data. The different shade is applying on our data. But this colors representation typical processor. Actually, typical processor, blindly we are giving like this. Something color it comes. Because surely it will come something color. This is color for the given data here. Instead of checking manually, is there any direct shortcut, sir? Yes. Go to color palette. Which color you require, just choose the color. And the code is comes automatically. You just select the color, automatically code is comes. Next same way, color. So blue and white color. Blue and white color are given here. Otherwise, blue and yellow color. This is yellow color. The color comes with the blue and yellow combination. This is hexadecimal color. This is the real-time usage, sir. We have to represent the colors always in our projects in hexadecimal format only. These 2 formats now. This format is 100% not encourageable, sir. Writing the color name directly, it's 100% not encourageable. So first priority is the hexadecimal, second priority RGB. And try to avoid always this, where what I explained the very first. So better try to avoid that one. Go for the hexadecimal first priority. And second priority, you can go for the RGB combinations. So try to use this hexadecimal always. So 2 colors we covered here, background color, foreground color. How to set the background color and how to set the foreground color we prefer, right now. And the 2 situations also we applied the color, background color, foreground color. In all the 3 formats I mentioned. How to set the background in 3 styles, how to set the foreground in 3 styles. Total 3 styles here we have. We have total 3 styles on. Can I apply any transparency format for the colors, sir? Yes, a transparency mode also available. That also comes in RGB only. Transparency. The background component also displaying. Normally, when you apply the color, background component not displaying. Observe here, red color, blue color, background what we have, sir. Nothing is visible. But I want to get the visibility of those also, sir. Then we have to apply little bit transparency. That also part of the RGB one. RGB, that also part of the RGB one. So how to set the transparency, sir? I'll show the small thing here. One paragraph I'm implementing here. A small paragraph. We'll take some data. The total paragraph color, background color we are changing. Style equals to background hyphen color colon RGB comes here. RGB followed by take something. So 34, 255, 34, 34, 255, 34. This is background color for my paragraph. Now run this program. This is complete background color. Now here is there any transparency mode, or sir? Nothing available. All are with the no transparency mode. But the paragraph I want to apply the transparency mode. For the paragraph I want to apply the transparency mode. Yes, it's possible. That is not a problem. Oh, sir. Supply the fourth value here. In RGB combination, we can supply the fourth value. The fourth value is represents the transparency mode. So what is the transparency value, sir? Basically, transparency value minimum 0, maximum 1. Transparency level is minimum 0, maximum is 1. Now between the 0 to 1 only. But between the 0 to 1, we don't have any values, sir. No, sir. Between the 0 to 1, we have infinite values. Between the 0 to 1, we have infinite values. The 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, if you count like this, you get the infinite values. What is the 1 representing, sir? No transparency. What is the 1 represent, sir? No transparent. What is the 0 represent, sir? What is the 0 represent, sir? Full transparency. 100% transparency required. Here 100% transparency not required. The middle amounts available are levels, different levels. 30% transparency, 40% transparency, 50% transparency, 60%. The transparency modes we can change like this. Transparency modes we can change like this. So I'm writing 0.9, sir. 0.9. The little bit transparency comes. 0.9 get a little bit transparency. Applied, sir. Applied. Little bit, no, very little bit. That's why maybe you are not getting difference. We'll go for the 4, sir. Most above 50% transparency. Green is becomes as a white shade. Why, sir, that parrot green is becomes as white shade, sir? You are applied parrot green, no? But transparency mode applied. Transparency means, sir, background component also visible. What is our background, sir? White color, no? The white color is up passing through your green color. The screen background white color is passing through your green color, so it becomes as a whitish green combination. It's not reducing the color, sir. Your green color, your parrot green color, it displaying, but background white available, na? Your dresses here, best example for that, your dress. So background one cloth available, that is white color. Top of the cloth we will use the white green color. First green color transparent cloth. Whenever the green color transparent, sir, a background white color also displaying, na? Little bit too. How much, sir? Here we applied the maximum. This is full 80% transparency. See that one. And this is 90% transparent. 0 means, sir, 100% transparency, complete white only display, complete white only display. So this is 20% only transparent, the 20% only transparency. At 0.7, the 30% transparent. Transparency level increasing, automatically your brightness is also reducing because background component color also affected. Actually here color available, maybe you are not receiving properly. If any item available, we can receive properly. You see that Windows operating system I'll show. This is icon, white color icon. A background person head is displaying, see that? This animal displaying, see that one. The white full shade is comes. E white observe na? But when you are seeing here white color reducer, see that? Why sir, background things are activated? Background things are activated. Then only the shade is reduced. This is transparency means. So see that your icon background legs are visible. Shadows also visible. This towel is also visible. See that. Here also see that a PDF visible. See that PDF is visible. The transparency mode. Transparency not available, sir. Background things not visible. Whenever the background things are reflecting, sir, your shade is reducing automatically. Your shade was reducing automatically. So this is transparency. In our for technical terminology, sir, opacity. Technical terminology, opacity. In real life terminology, transparency. Next, we discussed 5 situations colors comes, but completed only 2 situations only. Next, I'm changing the border color. We already used this border color recently. 2 days back. Days back, I already updated this border. Okay, once again, I'm giving the border. That is not a problem. Paragraph. For paragraph, I'm applying the border. For paragraph, I'm applying the border. Style. Border. Thickness of the border, 3 pixels. Style of the border, solid. Color of the border, sir. Choose one color from here. Choose one color from here. I need orange color border, sir. The same paragraph, I'm copy paste. So we got the box here. Border. Border means box. Border means box. Border color you can change. Border thickness you can change. I need more thickness, sir. Using the thickness. Here, what is this style, sir? The line color, sir. Line model. Where a straight line is going on, that is called as the solid line. Is there any other models, sir? Nearly 8 models are available. In that, this is one model. Solid line not interested, you can go for dotted line. Dots, dots, dots forming. Line forming with the dots. This is line forming with the dots. Dots not interested, dash. Dashes, line forming. This is one more line. This also not interested. Insert. This is one style of line. This is one style of different shading. The 3D emboss or 3D line is comes here. Insert, it's a 3D line. 3D effect lines. Previous one, a plain line. It's a double line is also comes. Double. Two lines comes. Like the total variety, 8 lines available, 8 models available. Almost 4 models I shown, 4 or 5. Straight to, dot to, solid to, insert to, outline to, ridge, grooving. Ridge, and groove. What is all these, sir? Varieties of lines available in MS Word also. In MS Word also, when you are drawing anything, align styles we can change. Like that, HTML also supporting that. This is double line. Anything okay. This is line color. So this is the third case we are using color. In all these four items, background, foreground, background, foreground. And this is the third situation, border color. Border color. Next again back to H1 tag. This time I want to show some what box shadow I want to set it, sir. We are drawing the box. No? The box shadow I want to set it, sir. Yes, we can set the shadow also. That is not a problem. First decide the name what you want to display here. Hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Right now comes to here style box hyphen shadow. For box is comes like as paragraph for H1 tag also one box comes. For that box shadow display. What are the settings required for shadows are? The shadow will it will getting some far away from your data, little bit away from your data. Data available in particular position, shadow always comes a little bit away from your data. How much distance you want to project the shadows are? How much distance you want to project the shadow? 2 pixels, 2 pixels. Now diagonally it will comes. And what is the color of the shadows are? By default, black color it will comes here. Check it. Black color default. Here the shadows are. This one is shadow. Your H1 tag is there. H1 tags is shadow that one. And what is the shadow color, sir? Set something color here from this list. So I'm taking some purple color. Shadow color is purple color. That is shadow. But we are not getting a shadow feeling, sir. Shadow feeling not comes, huh? So then do one thing. Now you can see it's clearly visible the shadow. It's clearly visible the shadow. Still not appearing, then do one thing. Change the background color, it's more active, more clearly it is displaying. Change the background color, it's more clearly displaying. Already here shadow is there. You can observe this one because this is called a shadow. Two sides. Two sides are clearly visible. But still, if you are not getting the feel of background, change it, sir. Original content in magenta color, shadow is in purple color. 2 pixels which purple magenta both mixing. Take some other color. Shadow with some black shade. Shadow with some black shade. Why it is getting two directions only, sir? Because we given the two directions only here. X-axis and Y-axis direction only we given. So as per that, it's getting the shadow. Box shadow. Right now. Similarly, data shadow is also there. Text shadow is also there. This is the last option. I don't need any background colors. Text shadow. Same. Black color, no, because already data available in black color, no. So take any other color. Black color, no, take any other color. I'll go for some gray color, sir. For this hypertext markup language, we'll get the shadow with the gray color. See the hypertext markup language will get the shadow with the gray color. If 5 pixels not interested, we can take the slight 2 pixels, 2 pixels. Light. Your text plus a shadow. Gray color, no sir, it's not looking good, sir. You can change to any other color. Green color. Always shadow comes bottom side only, yes, sir. No. Upside also it will come shadow. It depends upon your given measurements. If you are giving the -2 pixels, -2 pixels, sir. Upside will get the shadow. Now shadow moves to upward. As per your given measurements only, shadow which direction it will come, so deciding. Again, system doesn't have their own feeling. System doesn't have their own feeling. Only as per your measurements. Only as per negative shadow, it will comes upside. Positive shadow, it will comes downside. Like as our graph sheet quadrants available, na, x-axis, y-axis available, na, graph sheet, 4 quadrants available. Na, the same formula they are following, sir. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Total 4 coordinates, right now? Quadrants. Which side you want to get the shadow? Identify the quadrant and give the measurements in that format. Give the measurements in that format. Quadrants in graph sheet. Exactly HTML following the same option. So these are the 5 colors. Got it? First 4 background and foreground colors. First 3 purely background and foreground colors. Fourth one with the opacity option, that is transparency. And fifth one is your border colors, lines colors, how to set it. Sixth one is the box shadows, how to set it. If any shape available, the shape shadow, how to set. That is not only rectangle box, even the circles also will get the same thing. Box, nothing but one shape is there. The shape shadow is comes. The last one is your data shadow is comes. Your data shadow comes. Last one. Now all 5 situations I covered. We need colors in 5 cases, and I covered all the 5 cases. And we can apply colors in 3 formats, and at 3 formats also I covered 5 situations, so 3 models. Colors, we need the 5 occasions. Yes, I shown 5 occasions, and we can apply the colors in 3 models, and I explained the 3 models also here. So colors related information is over. Now here, if you observe here, H1 tag I used, H2 tag I used, paragraph tag I used here. Right now, as per that, we can create the clear knowledge. Colors will applicable for any tag. Then the particular tag only allowing the colors, so other tags are not allowing the colors. Foolishness here. Body inside the body. What are the tags you are using? Inside the body, what are the tags you are using? Those all tags are supported. These all 5 activities. Preferable is hexadecimal formats, sir. So as maximum as possible with this only. Practice with hexadecimal colors. So stop the directly using colors. RGB something better. But directly writing the color name, color spelling is 100% not encourageable option. 100% not encourageable option. So the next component and the next element is division tag, one of the main tag of HTML. Anchor tags, how much important for our HTML? 90% of our websites we are using HTML tag, division tag. Sorry, 90% of our web page design we are using this division tag. So what division tag is doing, sir? Nothing else here. Division tag not doing anything. Then what is the use, sir? It works just like as a container. Works like as a just a container. It's grouping all your HTML components and forming into one unit. Division tag is just grouping all your HTML elements, labels, so buttons, so text boxes, so paragraphs, so headings, so how these all the things. Na? I just grouping all these things and forming as a one unit. What is the use, sir? Better designing of the web page. This one helps. design betterly the web pages. And the second purpose, maintenance is becomes easier. The future modifications if you want to perform, or future any CSS settings if you want to change it, the using tag is becomes as easier. The using tag is becomes as easier. Without using tag, we can't do no, sir. No, no, no. Without using tag also you can design, but heavy code is comes. Heavy code, a lot of time is taking. Using tag reducing your CSS settings, especially CSS settings. So Fusion is a container, means it's just grouping HTML elements or HTML components or HTML controls. It is a group of elements, sir. Fusion tag personally, it's not creating anything. Fusion tag personally, it's not creating anything. Already created components, I'm just grouping together and forming as a one unit. If you want to apply any changes on that unit, sir, it becomes as easier. And effective designing also comes. One coding advantage available, sir. Second one, effective designing also comes. So what are the tags we can place inside the division tag, sir? There is no restriction, sir. All HTML components we can place on inside the division tag. Even division tag also we can place inside the division tag. One division tag inside, one more division tag also we can place. There is no problem. So this is division tag is dividing our HTML page into number of parts, number of blocks. One single page is cutting into the blocks. Every block we can use to display the some specialized components. Every block use it to display some specialized component. Best example for this division tag is your 2 BHK flats, sir. Your house is available, no? Your flats, that is division tag. 1,000 square feet flat available. The 1,000 square feet we are not using as a single component. No? The 1,000 square feet we are splitting into 4 or 5 blocks. Sir. One master bedroom, one hall, one kitchen, one veranda, something like that. That is division tag. And exactly called as division tag. So 1,000 square feet area is a common bit, one single bit. That bit we are dividing into 4 or 5 parts. Every part inside we are placing some specialized components. A single web page available. That web page we are dividing into number of parts, and every part inside will get. And alignment also neatly comes together. See the plan of your 2 BHK. Different alignments are available. One corner. This is 1,000 square feet flat. Here one room is comes. Here another room is comes. Here one more room is comes. And here open hall is comes. This is one type of designing. What is this purpose, sir? Alignment. Alignment of your components in the proper alignment. This is one style. One more style, sir. So here one room is comes. And here one room is comes. Here another room is going on. Here one room is going on. Here open place available. This is another designing. This is our building plans. Same of web page designing also going on like this. So here one type of component is comes, here one type of component, and here another type of component, here another type of component. Boxes are called as division tag. Main box is the main division tag, subdivision tags and main division tags. Inside this, you can place your headings, anything. Your heading tags, your paragraphs tags, your labels, your span tags, upcoming concepts, text boxes, so buttons, so check boxes, so images, so hyper tags, hyperlinks, so anything you can place. Any item you can place it. Division tag is a paired tag, sir. It is a paired tag and also block level element. Division is the paired tag and also it's a block level element. And this is syntax. Division, they have their own attributes and group your components. These items are comes. Any number of items we can place. And division tag is close. How many division tags we can create it, sir? A silly question. Because just now I explained that with the diagram also. After seeing the diagram also, how many division tags we can create it, sir. 100% it's a silly question, right now? The division tag itself, it's not creating anything. It's just providing a small partition. That's all. Visually, it's not appeared anywhere. Division tags visually not appears anywhere without special settings. Heading tags are clearly visible. Paragraph tags are para visible. Label tags are label displaying. Division tags are not showing anything. It's not showing anything because I'm container. I don't have my personal content. What are the components you placed inside my container? Are those components only I'm reflecting? So example on this division tag, we'll see on Monday session, sir. Most probably Monday the link was going to changing. If links changed, you got the messages, no problem. With the new link and new password. Edit Plus is not free software, it's a licensed only 1 month free available. Edit Plus, so if you need free software, go for Notepad++. Same like as Edit Plus only, and we have some more features also. Notepad++. Compared to Edit Plus to Notepad++, we have some more features. Okay, thank you all. Monday we'll continue the rest of things. Bye bye.
Sir, one small doubt.
Yes.
Actually, Notepad is not supporting for RGB colors and hexadecimal colors. Is only supporting for Notepad++ and Edit Plus, that's etc.
I mean, that is not editor, gada. Programming, sir.
Okay.
Colors not related to editors. Editors just typing the code, that's all. Future supported or not, that decided by your programming language or your software. That is not by editors. If you are using any editor, you should follow the HTML rules and regulations and HTML features, not editor features.
Okay.
Editors are providing the features to work comfortably. That's all. Again, they are never changing the code of your subject or software. You go for any of the HTML editor, you must write the same code only. RGB, hexadecimal, everything. The HTML codings are that one. It's not related to editors. So what I explained here means the color numbers you don't know which color, which numbering is coming. That a shortcut I explained here, how to get the color numbers. So the shortcuts I explained that. Instead of remembering yourself, if you choose the color, editor is typing the color code automatically. So your work is reducing. That is what I said.
Okay.
Every editor, they must support. Editors, this restrictions, no link.
Okay, fine.